Just look at that cross section. But to enjoy this bad boy, I had to take a auto rickshaw to a place where people didn't merely adopt the darkness, they were born in it. I'm talking about Andheri West. I reached 15 minutes before opening time and I was soon joined by a few serial eaters before the owner saw us outside and let us come in early. The restaurant is pretty small, an 18-seater, and soon enough the serial eaters filled it up. Of course, they ordered a variety of dishes like the Bunny Chow, the eggs Kejriwal and more. I started out with a deconstructed black coffee because I wanted less water in my Americano, and even then it was quite light. They use a medium roast coffee from Blue Turquoise with this automatic machine, so I got an extra espresso shot, and even then it wasn't hitting the spot for me. But like the owner said, they aren't a coffee place. No argument there, I was here for the sandwiches. I got the second toast, which was eggs, hash brown and pork sausage in an everything seasoning bagel. Now this normally comes with chicken sausage by default, but when ordering, please tell them you want a pork sausage instead. The sandwich was pretty massive and I somehow managed to fit it in my mouth, but for ease of eating, I decided to deconstruct it and eat it. First of all, for the price, this is super filling and really high on the value for money scale. The bagel was nicely toasted and had that proper bagel chew to it. The egg was well cooked, hash browns are standard McCain's, cheese was cheesy, and well, the sausage, that's my only grouse, it was a spicy pork sausage and not a plain pork sausage. But seriously, at 325 rupees, this is good. I could make it better, but then it would cost 600 bucks. I paid only 601 for that breakfast, which would have cost me at least 1,000 rupees in Bandra. So 1 point for Andheri. But here is what the serial eaters had to say.
It was really good. I tried chilaquiles for the first time.
The Bunny Chow was actually quite fascinating, but it was a bit too much of quantity maybe.
I had the anti-avo toast. It had coriander and it had wheat. So obviously I had a very healthy breakfast today.
I think the best was eggs Kejriwal.
But I felt like maybe a bit too spicy for breakfast.
Americano was pretty mid actually.
Most were hit. Some of them were miss also.
Nothing out of the world mind-blowing. I would rate it a 7 out of 10.
I'll give a 7. 7 on 10 because it was a bit too spicy for me.
All in all, it was another fun breakfast meetup with the serial eaters, and Toast delivered solid value for money. And while I will skip the coffee, I will be back here to try their sandwich menu, which is on for lunch and dinner. And that's my honest review.